How are you? Happy Halloween. Welcome back to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is part 6 of my Spyro Year of the Dragon live gameplay. Sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. I know it's not the most Halloween-esque game to be streaming, but what the heck, you know, it's a dragon. You're gonna have to settle for a dragon this Halloween. But nonetheless, I hope you're all having a lovely Halloween. Quite a fun time of the year, to be honest. Okay. Time to share the live stream onto Facebook. Some more lovely people can have the opportunity to join. Okay, perfect. 25%. The adventure does indeed continue. So I'm actually going to head back to the first world. If it lets me to. How do I get back? There we go. Boss's dungeon. Boss's dungeon. I'm confused. Have I been there? You know what? I'll put my mind back there in just a moment. How are you, Coconut? Happy Halloween to you, my friend. How are you doing? I actually stole that from Alex from Nintendo Life. Hello, I'm Alex from Nintendo Life. No, hello, lovely people. It's Alex here from Nintendo Life. He's going to kill me if he ever finds out that I stole his intro. But what the hell? He doesn't watch my content. Nonetheless, Coconut, happy Halloween to you, man. Welcome as always to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties, for part 6 of my Spyro Year of the Dragon live gameplay. You know how much I love this. You know how much I love my purple little buddy, Spyro. I can't emphasize that enough. I really can't. I don't know if I actually ever showed you this photo, actually. I'm not quite sure if I actually showed you this photo. That's me when I was like 10. On Christmas Day when I got the PlayStation 1. And of course you can see that I am playing Spyro. The first Spyro. There's a memory card and everything. And of course the star right there is my 101 Dalmatian socks. But yeah, I love myself some Spyro. It's great to be able to be sharing this game with all you lovely people. Thank you. Happy Halloween to you and everyone watching. Yeah, I actually love that photo, to be honest with you. Because it just, like, I could sit here and I could talk about how much I love, you know, the PlayStation 1 and Spyro the Dragon, you know, but I can just take out that photo and it does all the talking for me. So now I can complete one of the levels, which I think is over here. No, is it? No, it's Molten Crater, which is somewhere. I can sense it, it's close. Little, there we go. Molten Crater. Hello, lovely people. It's Alex here from Nintendo Life. Oh god, I love the fact that I stole his intro. Johnny would have never predicted what mess the games industry was ahead. I couldn't have back then. Definitely not. My little brain had no idea what I was in for in the years to come. funny thing is, though, in recent years, I've been ranting and raving about how shit modern gaming has become. I've made live streams about it, videos about it. I've been in the middle of live like gameplays talking about it, pausing the game for like an hour and a half talking about it. And like at that time, like when I first started ranting about how shit modern gaming has become, at that time I really felt that, okay, you know what, I'm just talking to myself here. You know, no one is listening. This is not good. Like, I don't think anyone agrees with me. You know, I'm just a little guy on YouTube, being bitter and being toxic. Genuinely, I thought that for a few times. It didn't stop me, of course, but I did think that. But now I had a good few people on this live channel, which are around our age, Coconut, that actually said, you know what, Johnny, don't stop. And even you said it yourself many times, like, they were like, don't stop. You're talking sense. You're speaking the truth. Don't stop now. This stuff has to be said. And apart from the validation of my rants, I mean, you have the ex-head of PlayStation, Sean Layton, coming out and saying things like, relying single-handedly on AAA blockbuster games is a death sentence. And you've got big YouTubers coming out talking about the second great video game, Crash. So, now who's fucking laughing? You're not wrong. We have said it since PS3. We actually have, even as far back as that. That was kind of, that's when the wheels came off, really, towards the end of the PS3. Absolutely, man. You're only speaking facts. Thank you. Yeah, as of late, I really do feel so validated, So let's head in here and get the remaining amount of gems and dragon eggs. And we can finally... Hello. Just off to the Tiki Lodge for some R&R. The Tiki Lodge. I wonder what R and R stands for. Rimming and more rimming. Sorry. Jesus Christ, I've become so vulgar lately. I apologise. So let's finish off this level.
I'm playing a game of hide and seek with my friends. If I can't find where they've hidden their heads, they won't let me join the Tiki Lodge. Help me put them back together, and I'll make you an honorary member.
That sounds like a good offer. I like it. I actually think it's gone, it's so far gone that it can never come back to what it was. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But I think what's going to happen is it's like, take Sony, the company that acquired, what are they called again? Firewalk Studios? Because they believed so much in Concord. They really thought that was going to be their next big game. Their next big... look at his head. Their next big venture. Live service games. And we all know how that worked out. The game flopped in... Oh my Jesus Christ. To say Concord flopped is like saying water was wet. Like, what an understatement. Honest to God, what an understatement. So yeah, we all know how much that game flopped. Gamers got a refund. And now the studio has been shut down. And obviously it is very sad for the actual workers who are now out of a job. No one is denying that. But I suppose we kind of have to we do have to kind of like... We have to come at it from the point of view of gamers, and what that means for the gaming industry. And obviously, it appears that Sony hasn't actually... They released a press conference. Herman Hertz, whatever the fuck his name is, released a statement, and it doesn't sound to me like he has actually learned anything, because they seem to be still interested in pushing for new IPs instead of, showing some love to the existing IPs that they have, like The Getaway, Killzone, Resistance, etc. etc. And they still believe in live service games. So I think companies like Sony, they just seem to have more money than brain cells. So it's going to be too late for them. Like, you know, it'll be too late. The penny will finally drop, and they're still saying they won't stop making. Exactly, man. You said it, man. Exactly. They're still saying we're still committed to live service. I mean, the reality is, player versus player live service games are saturated. It's an extremely saturated. They call it competitive. I call it saturated. Competitive is a platforming genre. That's competitive. And it's good to have that healthy competition. But it's like, you could argue that platforming is saturated. But the thing is, like, people are still going up and buying Sonic. They're still going up and buying Astrobot. You know, they're still going up and buying Mario. And the difference is, you can play Outlast. Not Outlast, fucking hell. The fuck? What's it called? Jesus, my brain is fucking gone. What the hell is it called? Oh, Jesus Christ. No, my brain is gone. Blizzard's game. The live service game from Blizzard. Jesus Christ. You can play it for free. So they were charging, well, they weren't charging exactly, I don't know how much they were charging. It wasn't exactly full price, but they were still charging money for it. When you can play those games like that for free. So no, they haven't learned, because they have more money than brain cells, and that's the reality of it, like, right there. Oh, it is arrogant. As they have no major competition anymore in terms of consoles, but will put their games everywhere. Overwatch, thank you. No, and speak numbers, etc. Thank you. God, I don't know how the fuck I just couldn't get that up on my fucking head. Burn to a crisp, come on. So you can play Overwatch for free. And Concord is just exactly the same as Overwatch. I mean, remember the days where a video game company, and I've always been saying this, when a video game company would come out with something completely different that you could only play on one platform, like Grand Theft Auto. When the first Grand Theft Auto released on PlayStation 1 back in the 90s, gamers had never seen anything like that before. And that's what I missed, and I think that's what a lot of gamers miss, just actual, like, creativity. Now it's just the same genres, the same type of games, just recycled. Regurgitated is the word, I think, is it? So yeah, Concord is a big win for gamers, but I don't think Sony is ever going to learn until it's too late. Like, just like anything else. I mean, look at the scandals that happen, right? In politics and in world affairs, and the people responsible. It will take them forever to accept responsibility, because you won't see any Sony executive taking a pay cut, or you won't see any of them lose their jobs. You know? So when it comes to actually someone taking responsibility, they never actually take responsibility. It's always someone else's fault, other than their own. Other than their own. So no, they won't take any responsibility. Oh, is that the whole thing again, you bastards? So yeah, sorry. I have to put those heads back on again from the start. But then they'll come out and they'll say, like, oh, well, you know, we have learned. But it'll take them forever to learn. And by the time they learn, like, the video game industry would have been completely and utterly dead at that stage. Problem is, man, there are not many companies left, as anyone independent gets snapped up. That's happening a lot, actually. Yeah, you're right there. Like, Jesus Christ. The meaning, and I've been saying this for a while too, the meaning of independent seems to be completely vague nowadays. It's like, anything can be independent now. You know? Even if you have, like, fucking a massive fucking corporation like EA behind you, I'm independent. No, you're not. You've made an independent game that got snapped up by a multi-fucking-million, fucking possibly even billion-dollar fucking company. That doesn't make you independent. That makes you a sellout. Simple as that. That makes you a sellout. But yeah. Like, I think you have to look at the video game industry from the perspective of what is it? What is video gaming to you? Is it ultra realistic blockbuster movie experiences that take 7 years to release and costs 80 fucking 90 euro? That you have to sit through fucking hours of cutscenes. Is that gaming to you? What is gaming? What is the video game industry to you? Because if it's actually about the games, and if it's about gameplay, then honestly I think the only company that's actually giving competition is Nintendo. And the sales of their games back that up. Just have a look at Nintendo Switch software sales. Because they focus primarily on gameplay, you know, and it works for them. Again, look at their sales. I mean, as a business, it works for them. Look at their sales. Absolutely, man. Gaming to me would be about enjoyment, not graphics, etc. Same here. I mean, I'm all for AAA blockbuster movie-like games like Spider-Man and God of War. But I mean, not every game has to be like. I don't want every single game that I play to be like that. That's the thing. For anyone who doesn't understand, and by fuck, we all know people misunderstand me a lot. So for anyone that is misunderstanding what I'm saying, I'm not saying that there shouldn't be AAA blockbuster movie-like games. I'm saying there should be a bit of diversity, and not the fucking Sweet Baby Inc. Type of diversity, but like diversity in terms of different types of games and different types of gaming experiences. As Sean Layden said, if you just focus primarily on AAA blockbuster games, it's going to be a death sentence. It truly is. You're locking yourself down to one specific type of genre, and not just that, but the amount of money needed to make those games and how long it takes for those games to release. It's crazy. One head left. Wait, I need to eat you, snail. Okay, good. Any more snails around? Where haven't I been? Aha, there's the egg. There's one of the eggs in it, at least. Luna. We need more games like Flappy Bird's Budget. Oh, Flappy Bird. Jesus Christ, that's a throwback Thursday right there. I think we just need that game back, to be honest with you. That can save gaming. The return of Flappy Bird. Let's go. But I find it really funny for anyone who thinks that Sony are the only video game company, do you know what I mean, in the industry right now, and they're competing on their own. I find it hilarious. Maybe in the area of specs, maybe in the area of just power and graphics and all the technical stuff. Okay, fair enough. Sony are definitely they're definitely they have no competition. And in terms of AAA blockbuster experiences, they have no competition. They absolutely have no competition. Fuck, where did the head go? It's lost now. But as far as fun video games are concerned, with like kind of innovative ideas. I mean, Nintendo. I mean, look at the sales of Nintendo games. As I keep saying, that fucking hell. Oh shit. Well, that's annoying. What are you playing on Switch these days, man? What am I playing on Switch these days? My brain has to work here now for a second. What the hell actually am I fucking playing on Switch these days? Oh yeah, I gotta go back and finish Zelda. Echoes of Wisdom. Really good game. What about yourself? Cabakisser got a Switch, but the AC adapter up and died on me. Oh no. Can we have a moment to mourn the loss of Cabakisser's AC adapter? But welcome, my friend, as always, to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the 90s. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to join the live stream, and happy Halloween to you as well. Give me the head, will you? I want head. It's a pity you can't kill those birds for good because they're so fucking annoying. They keep coming back. Look at the AC adapter are cheap, unlike the Switch. Oh. Well, obviously, an AC adapter is going to cost less than a Switch. It's cheaper than a Steam Deck. Especially if you get a Switch Lite. I don't know why people. I don't know why some people get so caught up with the price of Nintendo hardware. I really don't. When you have like Nintendo releasing an upgrade, instead of giving us quality games, instead of giving us like, you know, the IPs that we all grew up and played on PlayStation, they're giving us an €800 visual upgrade with no disc drive and stand. But we're all too busy complaining about the price of Nintendo hardware. And I mentioned this before, but if you look at how much it would cost before for you to have a Nintendo handheld and a Nintendo console, and to buy the Wii U version of Smash and the 3DS version of Smash, how much that would have cost you. I mean, it would cost you an arm and a leg. And all you have to do is buy a Switch Lite, or, well, if you just wanted to play handheld only, but buy a regular Switch, right? And you can just buy one version of Super Smash Bros. And you can play it on the TV or play it on the go. So I think when you consider what you're getting for your money, I mean, I see no problem with the price of Switch. Obviously, like, I mean, I'm not going to tell someone how they should feel, but all I can say is, me personally, I never really had a problem with the price of Nintendo hardware. But I sure as fuck don't want to be paying... Shit. Don't melt. It's melted, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm not going to be paying €800 for a visual upgrade, that's for sure. But each to their own, I'm not here to tell anyone what they should do and how they should spend their money. It's not up to me to tell you how to spend your money. But I keep forgetting I can shoot them. But they keep coming back though. They'll respawn. I don't know why they keep respawning, it's so annoying. Oh, there's a head. What? Now the Tiki Squad has been reunited.
Take this egg as a sign of your honorary membership in the lodge.
Well, thank you. I've become a Freemason now. I've been accepted into the lodge. Pretty sure I got a Ryan already. They're recycling the names, I think, at this stage.
That's never happened before. I hope it's not a bad omen.
So this level has finally now been complete, so I can exit the area. And as I mentioned in yesterday's live stream, what I like about Spyro the Dragon games is like, when you get everything in a level, you don't actually have to get to the end of the level, you just have to exit it. So that's pretty handy. Okay, so that's that done there now. Bring some more gems back to the treasure pot. I shall save now. Okay, let's get out of here now. So Buzz's dungeon, I just want to check to see if I actually go into Buzz's dungeon. Let's see. I have, yeah. I have. Oh, that was a boss battle. I just forgot what the hell that was about, to be honest. Let's hop back in the hot air balloon. And we go to Minigames, I hope it's pronounced. 2,140 treasure. And I've completed this level, haven't I? The world itself, haven't I? No, I actually haven't. What the hell? Wait, what's missing here? No. Because I don't remember. That's actually weird now, because there must be something. Super flame the flower pots. Why didn't I? That's weird. Oh, I think it started doing it, and then I went into Sergeant Bird's base. Yeah, that's what it must have been. So, and then I just forgot that I hadn't completed this. So I just, yeah, okay, right. This again. Oh, I need something more powerful to break that.
climbable. Just jump onto it, and you'll grab it with your claws.
Thank you for the useful information. What's this? Oh no, I don't want to go in there. Not yet, anyway. No.
Hi, Spyro. This is a super flame power-up. You'll find more just like it scattered throughout all the worlds. Why don't you try this one out by using it to break all these planters? I think...
I cut it off. Sorry. Was it? Oh, I see. What the fuck? No. Oh. How many are there? One left. One left. I don't know where it is. It was over there, wasn't it? Oh, fuck, where's she going again? There she is. Now that's good. The fact that you don't actually have to start all over again. How are you, Matt? 5 out of 5 dragon eggs, very good. Oh, so you get the rest of the gems. How many gems is left? Not that many. But now I know how to break open that okay. It's down there somewhere. Let's go. Oh fuck, where's it gone again? Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't know where it is. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Boom. Two gems left, as always. Lovely. 2 gems or 1 gem I'm missing? Actually, I might just do like a... I don't know, I was thinking of doing a shorter live stream. It's nice. How are you, Nicole? Is that a Spyro Ducky? It is indeed, my good friend, and welcome back to Classic Hits Gaming, Nicole. Your home of the 3 greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. And also, a duck version of Spyro the Dragon. So it is indeed. How are you doing today? Thanks for taking the time out of your day to join the live stream. Enjoy. I'm always looking for some gems. I'm looking for 2 gems now to complete this home world. And as always, when it's ever 2 gems are missing, there could be anywhere. Because there won't be a cluster of gems. It'll just be one, it'll be just a gem basically that's worth 2. That could be anywhere. You know? Oh, it's frustrating. Oh, there it is. There better be 2. Yes, perfect. Okay, do you know what? No, it's still a bit early. A bit earlier than I actually expected, to be honest with you. So we'll keep going. Let's keep going. Let's just jump in here, shall we? To Bamboo Terrace. Ah, look. It's Kung Fu Panda.
Spyro! Rhinox have been harassing us all day. The workers haven't been able to harvest the bamboo needed for the whirligig to take you to Evening Lake. We've tried asking them to leave, but there's no reasoning with them.
And that's where I come in. So you're just gonna stand there and do nothing. So Nintendo announced a new service. How are you, Chad? Happy Halloween to you, and happy Halloween to Nicolay, and happy Halloween to everyone watching the live stream right now. Chad, welcome as always to Classic Hits Gaming, the home of the 3 greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the 90s. This is part 6 of my Spyro Year of the Dragon live gameplay. Thanks for dropping by as always. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to join. So I was just going to say there that Nintendo announced a new service yesterday, Nintendo Music, and unlike Spotify, it is payment free, ad free, and you don't have to listen to any shitty covers or remixes of a Nintendo song. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I was actually listening to like 3 hours worth of Nintendo music earlier today, really. And that was just like, that was the one kind of like folder. Like, they have like a lot of Nintendo songs to listen to, and music to listen to. But yeah, so do you know about on Spotify, if you like search like fucking Kirby green grass or whatever it's called, right? Like, you probably end up getting some weird like cover, but it won't be the actual version. But no, you can just download a free app on your smart device, and you have like tons of official Nintendo music. I think it's great. I think it's great because like Spotify, if you don't pay Spotify, you have to listen to ads, and you can't skip all the time, and it just limits you so fucking much on Spotify. And as you know, it's full of ads. As I said, it's full of ads, right? So yeah. And it's so funny. I'll tell you one in a second. Happy Halloween. It's a cold one for me. It's actually very mild here in Ireland, surprisingly. I liked the more music coming picture, like the actual Nintendo Switch online. I liked the more music coming picture. I'm confused. But it's funny seeing some people's reaction online on Reddit, because as we know, like, we're all eagerly waiting for Nintendo to reveal the successor to the Nintendo Switch, even though Nintendo very clearly said months back that they would reveal the successor to the Switch before, I think it's before either March or April of next year. But of course, like, the leakers, because they know everything, don't they? They come on to the subreddits and everything else, and there's going to be a reveal in September, and it doesn't happen. So they all say, well, it'll be October. It doesn't happen. So they all get angry, and who do they blame? Nintendo. Not the fucking leakers, but Nintendo. Let's all take our anger out at Nintendo. So when Nintendo do what a business is supposed to do, and actually announce and release products and services, they're like, oh, I didn't fucking ask for this. I wanted a successor to the Switch. What is this shit? It's a service from a business. You know, I just think it's so funny. I really do. I need to download that new Nintendo Music app. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's free. You just have to have a Nintendo Switch online account, but that's free to make. And let's face it, I think anyone that's a fan of Nintendo is going to have one anyway. It's free. As I said, like if you go onto Spotify, you have to pay money to listen to gaming music without ads, and they have shit covers as well. So yeah, it's the perfect place basically to listen to Nintendo music, and it's free, and it's cool. I've listened to over, honestly, 3 hours of Nintendo music so far today. It's crazy to think, it really is. But yeah, it's going to be funny between now. Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back for Halloween. He's back for Halloween. The cringe crybaby. Wait a second. No, the more music coming. Like, oh yeah. There's more music coming, which is great. Well, cringe crybaby, my good friend. Happy Halloween to you. Welcome to the live stream. Imagine an adult male playing Spyro the Dragon. Okay, let's just hold that thought. So Spyro the Dragon is a video game. Okay, as you know. I'm going to hit you with some facts, because I know you like your facts. Cringe crybaby. I know you like your facts, so I'm going to give you a fact. Okay, now this was in 2022, but I've been checking this stat for years now. The average age of a gamer is between 35 and 44. Last time I checked, 35 and 44 qualifies for an adult. So imagine not knowing the average age of a gamer and coming onto someone's live stream and insulting them, but then having a go at other people that aren't your skin colour and religion and calling them bad people. But here you are being an asshole coming onto my live stream trying to insult me, not even knowing your facts. You need help, pal. You know that? While simping for Islamic migrants. How am I simping for Islamic migrants? Are you going to keep on going on about this story over and over again? Systematically, step by step, decade by decade, lockstep, raping your culture, kids and women, while laughing at you. So we've addressed this. We've addressed that thing, that evil thing, right? Because that's what it was. It was evil that snapped those children months back in England. We've addressed that. Okay? So it turns out, right, that he did have radicalized Islamic material on a PDF file relating to the Al-Qaeda, however the hell they're pronounced. Okay? I read that article out. But he wasn't a migrant. He was born in Cardiff, Wales. We've addressed this. I don't see how that makes me an Islamic simp. I don't even know what that means. You know, there's actually more than one religion. You know that, don't you? You know there's more than one skin color. You know there's more than one nationality, don't you? So if you're saying like, do I support other religions? Yeah, I do, because I'm not an asshole like you are. Okay, let's keep going. They will laugh at spineless softies like you. Who's they? I'm a spineless softy now, am I? So have you watched that video that I sent you yet? No? And you cap and simp for them. I don't see how supporting another religion is being a simp. A 35, 44-year-old gamer is fine, but Spyro, no, Spyro is a video game, and the average age of a gamer is between 35 and 44. Imagine being a sad, lonely, miserable fucker who spends his time online watching the same streamer over and over again, articulating the fabric of your reality. That's sad. And coming onto someone's live stream and insulting them for simply having fun, playing a fun video game. That's sad. You know that? That really, really is sad. You're a sad, sad man. And you go after other people who are a different religion to you, or a different skin color to you, different nationality to you, different sexuality to you, and you make them out to be these bad people. But here you are being an asshole on my live stream. You should look at yourself, man. Migrant, I told you before, the only place he migrated from was his mother's vagina. Because he was born in Cardiff, Wales. Does that make you a migrant? If that's the case, we're all fucking migrants. We all came from Africa. According to biology, we all came from Africa. You know? So maybe you should look at your history. He's black, native. What difference does that make whether he's black? But what's your point? Brits aren't black, dipshit. What do you mean British people aren't black? If you're born in Britain, you're British. You idiot. There's a fact. If you're born in a country and you're giving a birth cert, that's your nationality. You're giving your nationality. You idiot. Honestly, you're actually an idiot. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing how much of an idiot you actually are. It's embarrassing how much hate you have inside your heart. But you make those people out to be the bad people. You need help, pal. I really hope that one day you get the help you need. I don't know if you can hear the fireworks in the background. The fireworks are starting early. They start things so early here in Ireland. It's ridiculous. Like, it's not even... What time is it? It's only gone 5:10 in the evening, and they're setting off fireworks for Halloween. Way too early. It's like Astrobot. No, over here, look. There's actually fireworks in this level as well, actually, I think. Learn biology, dipshit. Nationality is different than ethnicity. You extreme leftist. You're still calling me. Okay, let's focus on that. Let's focus on you calling me a leftist. I'm going to send you, again, a link to a video. And I'd like you to watch that video. And after watching that video, I would like you to come back to the live stream and try, I dare you, to actually call me a leftist after watching this video. Okay? So I am going to copy the link. Okay? Now it should show up because it's my channel, so it should allow me to leave links. Now this is my second time sending you this video. When you get the spare time, I'd like you to watch that video, come back to me, and attempt to call me a leftist again. And seeing as you're here, actually before you watch that video, let's have a conversation about Muslims and Christians in terms of how they are treated in other parts of the world. Okay? Just in case you think that I have a tunnel vision mindset when it comes to Islam and Christianity. Okay, so you know how in Palestine the entire world is expected to sympathize with the entire Islamic religion. Now, naturally so, because what the Palestinians are going through is just, there's no words to describe. I mean, innocent children being blown up, you know, because some fucking soldiers and military people want to occupy a land. It's completely wrong. That's a massive fucking understatement. But the point I'm making is, if we as society, if we as humans are supposed to sympathize with one religion, the Islamic religion, then why are the majority of people being so single-minded, being so selective when it comes to it. I'll get to my point. So, in Ireland, there are many, many different religions living happily and peacefully here, including Muslims. They can live here, work here, marry here, everything. They're all living here happily, which is great, obviously. Okay? However, let's flip it over. So Christians who are living in the Middle East and Islamic countries are subjected to torture and murder every single day just for being another religion, just for being Christian or other religions that are different to Islam. Some of them are even being burnt in front of their families. I mean, so I don't think we should be so selective when it comes to the religion that we are sympathizing with. You know, every religion needs to be respected. Everyone needs to be respected for their religion. So I hope you listen to all that. And when you get the time, I'd like you to watch that video and then try and call me a leftist simp. You know, ethnicity is different. I don't need you to tell me that, but the fact of the matter is, if you were born in Britain, then you are British. I'm not talking about race or ethnicity. I'm talking about nationality. Ethnicity is different. Yes, it is different from nationality, but the fact of the matter is, you're trying to make it out that he's not British. He is British. His nationality is British. His ethnicity mightn't be British, but his nationality is British. He keep on repeating himself. Brits aren't black. Of course they're not. But the thing is, what do you mean Brits? You're claiming you mean Caucasian. Is that what you mean? You mean Caucasian? I got news for you. You don't have to be British to be Caucasian. You're talking about Caucasian. Being British is not an ethnicity. British is a nationality. So you're actually fucking contradicting yourself. You idiot. Quit ducking my factual statement. How about just grow a few brain cells in a thick skull of yours? He's African. No, he's British. His ethnicity is African. His nationality is British. So anyway, he still haven't. Have you watched that video yet? No? And have you listened to a damn word I said? Because I'm guessing you haven't. Which is not new or surprising. Man, you're so sad. I genuinely feel sorry for you. It's tragic, really. Yep. Fucking tragic. How are you? Lana, welcome back to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the 90s, and a very annoying little prick called Cringe Crybaby. But I hope you're doing well. Happy Halloween to you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Extremist leftist. He's still calling me an extremist leftist. Have you watched the video I sent you? Simple question. Go play Spyro, man, child. Again, the average age of a gamer is between 35 and 44. I'm surprised your hair isn't blue. I'm surprised my hair isn't blue. What if it was? And you still haven't answered my question. Have you watched that video yet? And have you listened to what I said about how a large section of society, a large section of humanity seems to only sympathize with one religion and ignore the torture and murder that other religions are subjected to? You obviously haven't listened to that because it doesn't match the narrative you have for me. That's you. That's you right there. Those people are different skin color to me. Those people are different nationalities to me, and ethnicity to me, and sexuality. I thought I was the only person like me in the world. There's no one else like me in the world. That's what I was thinking. How sad. I mean, literally, how sad. Guys, I met my boyfriend. He is so cute. That's random. I'm glad for that. That's pretty random. You looked completely different than I was expecting. Wait, what? I'm confused now. Islam is a demonic... You are absolutely sick in the head. Islam is a fucking religion. Is religion dangerous? Yes. It's extremely dangerous. It's the cause of so many wars and hurt, and it still is. I think religion is extremely dangerous when it is misinterpreted, when it becomes radicalized, when it becomes warped, when someone thinks they're greater than God, when someone thinks they can speak on behalf of God. I'm talking even about Catholic bishops. Look at them. They're going around with their purple robes thinking they're Jesus themselves. You know? You've got the Vatican City, the richest city in the world, even though it says in the Bible that money is the root of all evil. Religion is dangerous. But as a religion on its own, Islam is just a religion. It's how you interpret that religion. You become the dangerous person. You become the disease. You become the demon if you misinterpret the message of that religion. TPO, read the Quran. I know. There's a lot of stuff in the Quran, and I can't even fucking say it, in the Bible that's pretty fucked up. But as I mentioned, also in the Bible. But these were fucking texts that were written fucking how many years ago? Thousands of years ago, man. I've never seen anyone get turned into a pile of fucking salt. Have you? You know? So you're going to talk to me about a book that talks about people being turned into piles of salt. I'm supposed to take that serious, am I? It's full of racism and pedophilia. It is. It absolutely is. But does that mean that there isn't like millions of people around the world that practice those religions that live a peaceful and happy life? You know? And the only person here dangerous is you. You're dangerous. He's still caught. This guy is just. Are you actually retarded? Is he actually? I wonder if he's retarded, because if he is, I feel bad. Have you watched the video that is. You tend to keep repeating yourself, so I'm going to play you at your own game. Okay? Have you watched the video that I sent you? Everything you say to me from now on, I'm going to respond with that question. What time is this? Because I feel like the way the fucking stream is going now, I'm going to end it in about 30 minutes from now. But man, seriously, you're just making a fool of yourself. You're making a mockery of yourself. You really are. Christianity is much more mild than Quran. And so you mean that sacrificing your first child is not that extreme? Bro, that's pretty crazy. Have you actually read the Bible? Seriously. The Bible is just as fucked up. The Christian Bible is just as fucked up. You're so one-sided, man. You're so one-sided. Oh, how are you, Kyle? Welcome to Classic It's Gaming. Happy Halloween to you. Great to have you in the live stream. Hope you're doing well. All Classic is saying is you need to hold every religion to the same standard and not view one as worse without critically looking at others. Very simple. Well, at least someone gets it. Thank you, Kyle. That's exactly it. And even the point I made as well about, like, we all have to feel the same way about, like, what I'm trying to say is, if we're going to sympathize with one religion in terms of how they're being treated right now, we also have to sympathize with the other religion. We also have to sympathize with how Christians are being tortured and killed in Middle Eastern countries for simply being Christian. They're being burnt alive in front of their own family. Does everyone do that? No, but it happens a lot in the Middle East. Whereas Muslims can live a happy and peaceful life here in the West, the majority of the time. Okay? That has to be addressed too. That doesn't make me Islamophobic. It doesn't make me racist, because religion isn't the fucking race. But it's a pity that the cringy crybaby can't actually hear those fucking words and still calls me a leftist fucking... What the fuck he calls me? A leftist fucking coward. Oh my god, you couldn't make it up. There is a possibility that rain will fall for us. Okay. Who's naive? And how are they naive? He sounds like he's a wannabe Bond villain, like. Ooh, you're so naive. How the fuck am I naive? And have you listened to a single word I said? And as I said to you, have you watched the video that I sent to you? I actually forgot I was going to... So every time you make a comment, I'm going to ask that question. And I've got 30 minutes. I've got 30 minutes to ask that question. And I'll keep asking that question for as long as it takes, pal. Well, 30 minutes, of course, but anyway. Jesus, there's 500 gems in this game. So I'm quite new. Hopefully he's watching that video. And I hope he is. Because I'd love to see him call me a leftist after watching that video. Because I doubt there's any leftist out there that would make the comments I made in that video. Really, like, I doubt it very much. And it's a pity though, it's a pity that everyone has to feel like they have to be separated into, you know, two sides, left wing and right wing. It's an absolute shame that people feel pressured into, oh, there's the fucking comments now. Pressured into, sometimes YouTube doesn't actually read the, all the comments. Here we go. Have you watched the video that I sent you? It's Halloween and I'm going to watch a lot of ghost videos later. Ah, very good, man. Enjoy. Enjoy. Happy Halloween to you, Klassic. Happy Halloween to you as well, Kyle. Hope you have a great Halloween. Have you been informed of the video that I sent you? And you spelled it wrong as well, by the way. When will you show your face? I've shown my face many times on this channel. You know, you actually picked the perfect name for your channel. Cringe Crybaby, because that's exactly what you are. You're so cringe. It is so cringe to think that... It is so cringe that someone thinks that their skin colour, that their religion, that their race and nationality and their sexuality is the only... You've obviously proven that you're homophobic. Although to be fair, like, I mean, I will say this. I mean, not everyone that calls someone a faggot is actually homophobic. Although it is an extreme, to a lot of people, it can be an extremely like offensive fucking word to use, obviously, but not everyone, you know. But anyway, you spelled it wrong. But anyway, I'm not going to address anything you say other than saying, have you watched the video that I sent you? And hopefully it pisses you off enough that you actually do watch the video. You know, it's funny that you keep saying to me, I should watch this video, I should watch that stream. But you haven't watched the one video that I sent you. And after you watch it, like, I really do, I dare you, I absolutely dare you to call me a leftist again.
We would be honored if you would accept this as a token of our appreciation.
Well, I'd be honoured to take it, indeed. That sounded really gay, I don't know why. Right, Tom.
Oh, the emergency escape bridge. Why didn't I think of it sooner? I shall open it right away.
So I'd love to be able to have an honest, logical conversation with this guy, but he just won't let it. But I'd love to know just what led him to feel the way that he feels. But I mean, I know the answer already. Social media. algorithms. You know, TikTok videos and everything in between. It's very sad. To all explorers, there was no Yeti here, and there never was. He was just a myth, as far as you know. Sorceress. He's not a myth at all. That's what they felt. Oh, there you are. Oh, fuck. Please don't be game over. I would have saved the game though in case it actually does happen. So, yeah, social media, man, it's sad to see what it does to people. And it's the algorithms, man. It's the algorithms and the people who, you know, who record those videos and streams and say those things, like, they're very clever people. They're actually a lot more clever than we actually give them credit for. They know how to get people's attention. They know how to manipulate people. You know? Come back here. What's my omelette? Ah, fuck yeah. It's sad that people just can't have, genuinely can't have their own thoughts. No, I will say this, right? We as humans are not as straightforward as we like to think. Like, at the end of the day, we are sponges. And we take in everything. Even into our adulthood. We are naturally influenced. It's just a natural response to be influenced by something. But, like, we can't allow ourselves to be that influenced. You know, to the point where someone is literally telling us how we should think. And telling us, you know, what this person is. And yeah, we just have to be able to make up our own minds on these things. We certainly can't let someone in the middle of the street with a megaphone. Like, for instance, there's a video I came across of a guy called Andy Public UK. Now, to be honest with you, I think he's an aggravator. If I'm saying the word right, he aggravates people to get a specific response. Like, he'll go into a fucking he'll go into this building, right? Take his camera out and start recording people. And they'll say, like, I haven't given you permission to record. It's a public space, mate. It's a public space. He wants to aggravate people for a deliberate reason. But anyway, there was one thing. He was recording this protester in Nottingham, telling people they shouldn't go into McDonald's because McDonald's is in Israel. And apparently she was claiming that McDonald's in Israel are giving a 15% discount to the Israeli Defense Force. I mean, I don't know how true that is, personally. But McDonald's is a business. They're a company, they're a fast food company, and they have got every right to set up business wherever they want and make money wherever they want. So I do, people like that, like with a megaphone, try to get people to, you know, not go into McDonald's. I mean, that's ridiculous, like, you know? Yeah, even subliminal stuff affects our outlook. Yeah, we don't even realise it. Exactly, we don't even realise that. And he's gone quiet now. Maybe, hopefully the fucker is actually watching my video. But I'd love to be able to have a conversation with this guy, an actual conversation, like. Because how are we going to get anywhere in life if we're just going to, like, start fucking joining someone's live stream and insulting them? But it's so hypocritical. He's so hypocritical because he or she makes it out like that, you know, all these people of different skin colour are bad people. Well, the only bad person here, the only prick here is him. Like, he's making that evident, like, he's a prick, like, you know? Yeah. I'm not educated in the Israeli-Palestine conflict, neither am I. Enough to have an opinion in it, fully admit. Do you know what? That's actually a very nice way to actually answer it. So if you ever found yourself kind of like coming face to face with a leaflet in your face, you know, saying, read this. I mean, the thing is, like, yeah, they could give you a leaflet and say, but it's going to take more. think it's only fair to say like that it's going to take a lot more than one leaflet to educate someone on what's going on there. So that's a natural response for you to say like, I don't know enough about the situation. And I don't think that the protesters and activists have any right to go after you for saying that, really, you know? You don't know enough. I don't know enough. You know? Okay, I think the panda has drowned.
I'm sure you would.
All I know is the normal people living in both Palestine and Israel, I'm talking men, women and children, just normal people just going about their days, playing a bit of PlayStation or whatever, and their whole entire home is blown up and their family are dead, and like just how tragic that is. And they have absolutely nothing to do with any of it. They're not soldiers, they're not politicians, and they're not religious people. They're just normal people. Those are the people I feel sorry for. That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I know. I don't know why Palestine has been occupied. You know, I don't know why Israel are doing it. But I do know that there are people on both ends of the spectrum that are victims. And I think to have a single-minded outlook on it is wrong. To only look at the side of the Palestinians is wrong. Are the Israeli soldiers that are blowing up Palestinians wrong? Of course they're fucking wrong. But you have to realise there's also people in Palestine, soldiers in Palestine, that are equally attacking innocent people in Israel. So I think it's important to also look at the situation very balanced. And I don't see balanced outrage. I really don't see balanced outrage, you know? I don't see that.
I'm sure you would.
What a stalker.
Try again.
This guy has sent me a Facebook message. What a stalker. Well put, war ruins people for... It does ruin people for generations. It absolutely does. I mean, if you're going to go into... And I'll look at your message in a second now. I don't have much time, but I'll check it out in the message. And in a second, cringy crybaby. Cringe crybaby. Which you are. At the end of the day, right? If American politicians and American military decide that they want to occupy a Middle Eastern nation to steal their oil, because let's face it, that's all they want. If they're going to create the narrative that, oh, they're all terrorists living there, they're all bad people, we have to occupy these nations to control them, to tame them, when in reality all they're doing is stealing their oil. And they're blowing up these Middle Eastern children. And let's say one of the children survives. That child is going to grow up to hate the West and hate America and their allies for years to come. And that's a lot of the reasons why, a lot of the times the reasons why there is so many like terrorism in those countries. You know? Yeah, George Bush, exactly. No, so apparently I have been sent a message. Now, how the hell do I actually check message requests? Okay. I didn't get one. Did you send it to the right person, pal? Because I didn't get one. Is it Howard Bison? I presume it's Howard Bison. What the hell? No, I'm scared to open one of your messages. I know, of course it's TikTok then, isn't it? No, man, you sent me a TikTok video, man. Are you Howard Bison? Send you videos of what the UK... Don't be sending me... I'm not watching videos with no start or end. I'm not watching videos that are very clearly put together, very clearly edited, right, to cause an emotional response. I'm not watching your videos. You watch my video. You watch my video, okay? I asked you before, have you watched my video that I sent you? They will never show you this on TV. Man, fuck TV and fuck social media. Go outside, touch some grass for a change, okay? Look around you. And you know what you will see? You will see multiple nationalities, multiple I can't even fucking say it. Multiple ethnicities. You get me fucked up now. Right? You will see people of multiple fucking skin color, right? Nationality, gender, sexuality, you name it. And you will see them all getting along together. That's what you will see in the real world. So switch off the TV, switch off social media, because they're two fucking problems. Okay, they're just as bad as each other. Go into the real world, okay, and stop watching TikTok videos or whatever fucking video with no start or end. Go out into the real world and you will see what the real world is like. Go and do that. But before you do anything, watch my video. Better yet, go out and talk. Exactly, go out and talk with them face to face. It's videos on the street. Yeah, very clearly put together. I got a newsflash for you. They are scumbags of multiple colours, skin colours, of multiple backgrounds, of multiple nationalities. You do realise that, don't you? So these videos are well put together. These videos are scumbags being scumbags, but they just happen to be of a different skin colour. They just happen to be a different nationality or a different religion. Why don't you watch videos of white Christian scumbags dealing fucking drugs when their kids are sitting beside them? So I'm not going to go too much into this now, okay? But on 2 occasions on this week, in the same place in Cork City, I've seen that. No, I don't know if they were Christian. I can't, but I don't know what religion they were, but they were clearly Irish and they were clearly white, and they were they were scum, and their kids were there, smoking drugs right beside each other, acting and talking like scumbags. So why don't you go out and watch those videos? Why don't you see those videos? Why don't you see all the fucking videos of white, Christian, Irish or British people stabbing each other, killing each other, dealing drugs and everything else in between? Why don't you watch those videos, pal? I'd love to see those videos. I really would. I'm not watching any of your shit, man. You watch my video. UK cities full of you're ridiculous, man. So you're gonna ignore all the white Christian scumbags, no? You're gonna focus on the fact that those scumbags just happen to be of a different skin color to you. Amsterdam same, Paris same, Stockholm same. Watch videos that conflict with your outlook. Yeah, exactly. Challenge yourself and open your perspective, man. Oh, he'll never do that. Islam is a demonic disease. Why don't you actually go into a mosque sometime? I haven't been in a mosque. But why don't you go into a mosque sometime and then see if it's demonic and see if it's dangerous? And get your evidence from the real world around you, pal. Because there are millions and millions and millions of peaceful and loving Muslims all over the world that are just going about their everyday life. But you're the scumbag that joins the live streams of people and calls them a man-child and insults them. You, not Muslims, you. Because you know what? I've never been insulted on a personal level because of my skin colour or because of my religion by any Muslim. You're the only cunt that's dropping by this live stream, annoying me and pissing me off. So why don't you? To go back to my point, why don't you watch the video that I sent you? Watch the video that I sent you. I sent you a video like a half an hour ago and you still haven't watched it. Man, it's crazy. They won't show you on TV, man. Stop repeating yourself and just watch the video that I sent you. And I dare you to call me a leftist after watching that video. Oh, that was so close. I'm gonna play the Spyro game with the hot air balloons. I think they all have hot air balloons. The original Insomniac trilogy. I think so anyway. Yeah, I think they all have hot air balloons. I could be wrong though, to be honest. I remember the first level having a maze or something. It did I think, yeah, the very first world had kind of like a bit of a maze, alright, yeah. And that could be it. Oh, no. What the hell? Damn it, I didn't see those fuckers fucking respawning.
I'm sure you would succeed.
Shit.
I'm sure you would succeed if you would.
Tricky one.
I'm sure you would succeed.
Chatty boy, I got some late coffee. I'm going to play Dead by Daylight and unlock the new characters for free. Yeah, I can imagine the Halloween event is pretty good now, to be fair, Chad. Enjoy it and enjoy your coffee. Still haven't seen, we still haven't heard from Cringe Crybaby for a while, aka Howard Bison. You know, it's funny how he watches videos of the UK, but he won't go to the UK himself and see for himself what it's like. Like, the funny thing is, like, crime happens, you know? I mean, it's got the fuck. I mean, it's got nothing to do with skin colour, you know. I'm Bison's cousin. I love that. Have a good session, Chad. Happy Halloween to you. Yeah, enjoy your Halloween shenanigans. But I wonder, like, does he boycott? Like, is he a fan of, like, sport? Is he a fan of movies? Does he boycott black Muslim sport players? Does he boycott black Muslim actors? Just curious. Or did I get a pass? Did I get a pass, I wonder? Or was that different? Because they're not like that. And that would absolutely make me piss my pants with laughter, because that just sums up just that would be like the most biggest and funniest contradiction ever, and just sums up what I've just been saying. That not everyone is like that. So that would be them highlighting that not every Muslim or not every black person is going to be a scumbag. Scumbags are scumbags, regardless of their skin colour, you know, their nationality, their religion, or whatever the fuck. Ah, what the hell? I just blew him down myself. That's funny. He needs to play Metal Gear. He absolutely needs to play Metal Gear. He needs to play Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater and listen very carefully to what the boss has to say. Honestly. Because I took that. No, I didn't take that like a TikTok video, word for word. But I took it. I let her words sink in. And it inspired me, as opposed to like straight up influenced me. Do you know? Both the one world. Oh, they're back. They're back. They're back. Asians are Europeans are great. Southwest and North America is great. Middle East equals the oh, Jesus, great. Have you watched the video that I sent you yet? I'm not going to acknowledge anything you say until you respond to that question. And if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Because I find it funny that you call me a leftist coward when I've made so many videos. I'm surprised that my channel is still standing, to be honest with you. I've made videos that a lot of right-wing, even far right-wing, wouldn't even have the balls to make. And it's not about me wanting to have some kind of clout or anything like that. Simply me just saying how I feel about things. So you should watch that video that I sent you about an hour ago. God, he goes really fast. Got him. Fucking finally.
Please take this shiny egg.
I'd gladly take the shiny egg, and then I have to end the live stream very quickly. Rusty the dragon. Okay, so I'm gonna actually, well, can I actually hang around here for that? Would you like to fuck off, please? Thank you. I'm gonna stay here now. And I don't even care if the person is still. He could keep yapping. You still haven't responded to my question. Go and watch that video. Go and watch that video, you fucking idiot. Go and watch that video. Everyone else, thank you so much for watching the live stream. Very, very much appreciated. See you next time, and have a great Halloween.